Yo. What's good? What's good? What's good, people? Hope everything good. Hope you're having a good day, good night. Whenever you watching me, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you tuned in on this one. But yeah, just run across this I see, Trump with this ballroom. You know, he it's just weird when people be doing things at crazy times. It's like, why would you do that at a time right now? You talking about reconstruction, building, breaking down, putting money into building a new ballroom to the White House when people are out here starving. People, I'm really upset because you building a ballroom and doing all that. And my daughter and them, they trying to get a house, but the housing market is so crazy and high right now. They like, Dad, why? I'm like, yeah, babe. I'm they wanting 800,000, 900,000 for just stuff, that they probably when we was going for houses, they wanted what 300,000, 400,000 for. Now it's ridiculous now. It's like, you know what I mean? So you doing that in a time like when people really need to better themselves, trying to do better for themselves and put more money in their pocket or put more food on the table or save a little bit more so they can do better for their family. They can't do that right now because the way the economy is and the way all these tariffs and all these stuff is going on. Businessmen is, business people not even be able to, really maneuver the way they want to and get the products in and make things go. I got a furniture company. We ordered some furniture. It still ain't come in yet. They said, "Oh, we got a shipment in, but that stuff the bench, it was a chair bench for the bedroom, a bedroom bench, and some other step bench and a little room couch. Everything's on back order. Everything ain't come to it. Ain't come. It ain't come. I know why it ain't come. Y'all ain't trying to pay all that money to make it come. So y'all saying, we're gonna pay for this now, get this over here, then later on, in the next month. They telling us by like February we looking for this stuff. We ordered. We got this stuff in October, October 20 something. So you see how long they saying. So it's like it's a trickle down effect. What's going on up there? They understand it hurts us, and then when we turn around and we look on TV and we see them at these extravagant dinners and places and stuff where them plates was like what $10,000, $8,000 a plate for them to come around and sit amongst the president and all these people, these billionaires. They holding these type of parties when people out here can't even go and spend $300 at the supermarket. Come on, man. But yeah, they talking that. He talking this building this and building that. But then what? Now next thing you talking about, oh, he want to do something else next, and it's all out of, they trying to say it's coming out of where? Some funding from these people. Well, if them people funding you and be able to give you money for some buildings and stuff, why don't you put that back into the government? Put that back to the people. You know what I mean? Don't take it and build something that's not really needed right now. That's not really needed now. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Come on, ballroom. That's not needed now. Your focus shouldn't be on that. Shouldn't be on, them things. You should be trying to, how can somebody like my daughter or somebody kid out here get a living room in a house, in a bathroom, in a house or somewhere so they can start their future? How that can happen? You know what I'm saying? Come on. He's spending more. He probably got like damn near what? 60, 70 houses he probably about to build in that one little area. Probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the price tag on that joint is because it goes up and down, up and down. I think it was like 250 million. And then now it's like, who knows? You know what I mean? And I go to tell you, it's going to fluctuate. When you're doing contract work like that, it is never what the set price is. I just did. It's never what it is. You're never going to go in saying, okay, how much is this job? This job is 11,000. Okay. You ain't spending 11. You already know. That's why people try to get the lowest they can get. They try to negotiate and bargain because they know at the end of the day, it's going to be more. So if I know my budget itself is probably about 17 to 18,000, I'm trying to get this guy to try to at least do this joint for 11. So I can have a little space, be like, okay, as we go along, oh, yo, we need that. Oh, yo, we need to do that. Okay, now when we start adding on that cost, he ain't gonna do it for free because he there. Oh, I'm here. I'm just going to do that too. I'm just going to readjust that too. No, as you go along, you start seeing things like, oh man, you know what? I forgot to put this into it too because I seen this and I didn't realize it and I didn't remember it until now. Okay, cool. You gonna put that? Okay, I want you. Yeah, all right, that's extra $1,200. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's extra $900. So you try to bargain and get to that point. So come on, you know that damn ballroom gonna be the highest priced ballroom ever, man. And you know how Trump moved. But yeah, man, get some of this content, man. You know what it is. I ran across these dudes screaming about you know, comparing what Obama did and what past presidents did to what this is now. But they also had a little thing in there, your man was screaming some stuff back in the days because like we don't hear no Republicans or nobody saying or refuting or saying, yo, you shouldn't be doing this right now. You shouldn't be doing that. But it wasn't crazy back then, Obama, but they was talking about it like, what are you doing? And it was one main person too. We're going to get into it. Let's get to the content. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the Session TV, man. Just doing my 1-2, then. Living life, enjoying life, celebrating life, man. Hope y'all doing the same. Word. Let's get some of this content. Let's see what he talking about here. They always saying something, but never saying something. You know what I'm saying?
And this isn't the first time that the White House has had work done. Go back to 1902. Teddy Roosevelt added the whole West Wing. 1909, Taft added the Oval Office.
Mm-hmm.
33, FDR installed a swimming pool. 52, Truman gutted the entire inside of the White House and added a bowling alley. And then in 2009, outside, President Obama added a basketball court.
Ah, yes, the Obama basketball court. They're talking about how President Obama had the White House tennis court adapted, not changed or removed, so it could be used for full court basketball games as well. The court was used to host championship teams, distinguished visitors, wounded warriors. I even played there. There I am. Those really long blue shorts. It was awesome. The whole thing drove the right insane. They said the president was ignoring real problems to focus on hoops. Even a real estate guy at the time had thoughts about it.
He said he has no control over prices, which he does if he gets on the phone or gets off his basketball court or whatever he's doing at the time. I mean, he should be focused on OPEC and getting those prices down.
Oh, it was a terrible thing back then. Now it's a...
Did y'all see that? You heard what he said. That was Trump saying that back then. You see how it go when you in power and when you're not in power, what they do and what they say, what they ready to go out and be like, okay, yo, this is what they should be doing. But then when they get in power, they do the same thing or do even worse than what the previous president or previous presidents was doing and did. You see what I'm saying? He actually sat there and said, get off his butt. Can that be reflected to him today? Can we look at that and say, come on, man, get off your butt and stop going around these countries and seeing these other people and worry about us here. Handle us here. Make sure we good here. Don't worry about if your pocket's good going to rub elbows and shake hands and kiss the babies in all these other countries to make sure you good. Make sure we good over here too. You know what I'm saying? We going through it. Dude's going through it. Like, yo, come on. I'm sitting there. I'm going to supermarkets. BJ's looking lighter. Walmart's looking lighter. You going out now, these places looking much lighter than they was looking before. Before I was going up like, damn, big. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, we gotta hurry up. Yo, don't go on this day. Let's go on this day because now it's like, man, no matter when you go, it's gonna be light up in these areas and these places. But this is what our president worrying about. And at least back then, Obama at least was worrying about, you know what I'm saying? He was giving us a little bit of that, worrying about the economy and the people and stuff. And we wasn't doing this kind of going down this spiral effect of what's going on now. We's doing a little bit better now. We wasn't doing the greatest. I'm not going to say and say, no, you know what I'm saying? But it was better than we doing now. And everything you want to do, you want to be at a good space so you can keep growing and growing. If he would have came in, every president, that's why I believe every president is definitely for their party and for themselves because they can't be for the people, can't be for the country. Because we done had too many presidents, man, that then came and went. And why are we still in the same why are we still in the same situation we was in before? You know what I mean? It's just times have changed, maybe a little fluctuation, a little money different a little bit. But when you look at it, from back then to the time now, we basically in the same rut. We in the same thing. We just doing, you know, we doing the same thing. Ain't nothing changed. They ain't make the country better. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lower class, middle class, and a rich class. They just trying to get rid of the middle class. You know what I mean? They're trying to have a rich class and a lower class. That's it. It's either you in or you out. That's what the either in or out. Ain't no you in or you semi-in, you almost there. You could get there before you, or you out. It ain't none of that. It's like either you in or you out with them. So that's the weird part, even with both parties, Democrat or Republican, because they both was in there for all these years and we still in the situation we in. You know what I'm saying? Black people still in their situation, but we all vote for Democrats. Y'all Republicans, white people running behind them, or some of y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all still in the same situation because when the Republicans get in, y'all know y'all for Philadelphia. Y'all talking about yourself. Yeah, y'all talking about for the team, but the team looking at, okay, what you doing with your policies going to help the team. But at the end of the day, whoever's in there, he's really for themselves, because most of the time, most presidents that leave, they leave richer than they went in, with more, you know, connections, you know, more networks, and they over there saying they could go and build here, build there. So that's what we gotta look at, man. That's what you say. That's what I tell. Do what you gotta do for yourself. Build yourself. You know, go to school, get this education, get them degrees, so you can have something to fall back on. Have some way to get your money, get your thing, get your life right, and then go out there and be an entrepreneur. You can invest in yourself, do your 1-2, and build on that. So at the end of the day, at least if your entrepreneurship, your idea don't work, you got a degree to fall back on to go get you some money, build up, and then come back in and find another idea and build again and try it again. You know what I mean? You got to work the system, man. You can't be sitting there, oh, I'm going to just be a renegade and just not. Because some of us ain't going to be entrepreneurs out the gate. Ain't going to have that idea that may click at 16, 17, 18 years old. Ain't going to be that, you know, you got to be able to work and get in there, get out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people get there as later, but you don't want to be going grind. If you know at your early ages, you can just about 21, get you a nice degree, and then in between that time, hustle. You know, you could dib and dab into your entrepreneurship in between that time and maybe growing. And the way the times is now, people can do things much easier than it was before. So you can still be an entrepreneur and go to school, do it on the side, do it on your weekends, you know, and do your 1-2 and build it up. And at least you got it. You get a little following going while you going to school, doing your thing, get a little buzz going. So now when you finish and you got that degree, you go get that hustle and go out to get that job and be able to get some more of that income to invest in your joint. You already got established for the last 3 years or whatever, 2 years. Now you can invest a little bit more money in it now. Work with a little more money. I'll put it there. Now let that grow up, that build up to a point where you can leave the job. You leave the job, go do your 1-2. You know what I mean? But guess what? You still got that job, but don't leave the job on a bad note. You know, get your resignation, do your thing, but leave the job and go invest in yourself. Go get your hustle on, do your 1-2. Now you build up. Hopefully it grow and you do your thing, and then you ain't gotta look at a job again. Just go and just blow. You know what I mean? Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Turn out to be one of them favorite gods, you know, one of them type of clothing brand that just came out of nowhere, you know, was just a guy out there in LA. And now look, he out there, he everywhere. Fear God is everywhere. Essentials, and, you know, it's just, you know, you can be one of them brands, you know, come out there and do your thing, you know. It's opportunities out there, but I just advise us, if you really don't have that income to really start your business, because you do need an income, do need some financial stability to get out there and do your thing. If you got that, listen, young guys, young people, go to school, get your education, get your degree, so you get out here and get you a good qualifying job that you can sustain and build. You can pay your rent and save a little bit and do your thing. You know what I mean? And build. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I just want to tap in real quick with y'all and holler at y'all. Ain't been a minute, but y'all know what it is, man. Your boy Darky Dog, man. Make sure y'all live life, enjoy life, and celebrate life, and keep investing in yourself and building yourself and your wealth and prospering and doing your thing for your family and your loved ones, man. And make sure y'all check in with them, man, because you know life is short, you know. You know what I mean? We only, you know, when you think about it, you know, we sit here and live, we enjoy these summers and, you know, and the winters and stuff. But when you think about it, if we try to live at least to 90, or let's say 100, that's only 90 or 100 summers. That's not a lot of summers, man. It's not a lot when you think about it in the broader picture of it, you know what I mean? So we got to enjoy it, enjoy each day, enjoy, you know, enjoy our lives, enjoy what we gotta do, enjoy each other, man. So y'all know what it is, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all stay up, man. Oh yeah, make sure y'all live life, enjoy life, celebrate life, and keep doing y'all 1-2, man, for sure, man. Y'all know what it is.